What's up, folks? This is Abe Olandres of Yugatech, and today we are going to talk about the new Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. Announced last February 21, the Galaxy S7 Edge is the successor to the highly popular Galaxy S6 Edge with a dual edge screen. This time, Samsung made it even better. With a 5.5-inch Quad HD display, Samsung is pushing for a more unified lineup in its flagship Galaxy series. Samsung retained the same design because frankly, it already looked gorgeous in the first place. We think the 5.5-inch size is just about right. It has large enough real estate screen, but still good enough to hold with one hand and more comfortable to the grip. The power button is on the right, volume controls on the left, while they move the nano SIM card up top. Speaking of the SIM card, there are 2 slots, and one tray now supports a micro SD card of up to 200 gigabytes, a feature a lot of people missed in the previous Galaxy series. With that though, the storage options are now down to just 32 gigabytes and 64 gigabytes. You'll now have to choose your SIM configuration to either use 2 SIM cards or using the second tray to get extra storage via a micro SD card. Notice the absence of the IR blaster, which used to be a standard. I'm going to miss that IR blaster, which I frequently use as a universal remote for my home appliances. At the bottom is the micro USB charging port. They didn't put the newer USB Type-C port there, but we're not complaining. Beside it is the 3.5mm audio port and the loudspeakers. The less rounded home button also acts as the fingerprint sensor, which scans up to 4 unique fingerprints. You can use the scanner to unlock the device, sign into websites, and make purchases on the Samsung App Store. At the back is the 12-megapixel rear camera with dual tone and dual LED flash. The back panel is still layered with Gorilla Glass 4 and looks cleaner without the extra Samsung markings. The handsets come in 3 colors: black, white, and silver. Of the 3, we like the silver color the most. The back slightly tapers towards the edges to give it a better grip on the hand and reduces that sharp corner that somewhat cuts into the palm when holding the device tightly. The camera module still protrudes a bit, but not that much compared to the S6 Edge. Samsung claims the 12-megapixel camera is better than the previous 16-megapixel on the S6 Edge. This is because they included a dual pixel technology that is mostly used in DSLRs. The result is a faster focus time and better quality shots. The lens also features a wider f1.7 aperture for better low-light performance. Looking at the shots we took with the S7 Edge, we can definitely say that it does a much better job when used in low-light environments in dark subjects. Check out the sample photos we got here. Compared to the Galaxy S6 Edge, the S7 Edge takes more image detail, generally brighter and more saturated, but for the most part, it is the night shots where the difference is very obvious. The main camera can still record 4K videos. The front camera was also improved with a 5-megapixel sensor and an f1.7 aperture. As for performance, the S7 Edge is powered by a faster Exynos 8890 octa-core chip with a top core speed of 2.6 GHz. They paired it with 4 GB of RAM for better multitasking performance. Overall, performance is really good. In gaming is even better with a bigger screen. We did not have any problems loading a ton of apps and games. The phone handled them all very smoothly. Synthetic benchmarks like Antutu showed a significant boost in performance, clocking in at over 130,000 points. The bigger 3600 mAh battery is a huge improvement in terms of battery life compared to the Galaxy S6 Edge, which only had 2650 mAh. In our standard battery test, the S7 Edge got 9 hours and 50 minutes in PCMark battery test. This is 2 hours longer compared to the Galaxy S6 Edge on the same test. To top that off, there is fast wireless charging, so it only takes around 2.5 hours to fully charge the device from being completely drained. For connectivity, it has LTE, dual band Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 4.2 and NFC. Samsung also made the S7 Edge dust and water resistant, a feature first introduced in the Galaxy S5 but was scrapped in the S6 series. Now you can get the S7 Edge up to 1.5 meters of water for as long as 30 minutes at a time. We tried dipping it underwater and inside a small aquarium and was surprised it's still playing video while swimming among the fishes. The S7 Edge comes with Android Marshmallow right out of the box. with a custom TouchWiz UI that adds a subtle customization to the Android experience. The biggest visual change is the enhancement of the People Edge and App Edge, which now has a wider space for 2 columns of your favorite contacts and apps, as well as additional panels for weather, news feeds, RAM management, data management, and more. To sum it all up, here are the best features we like about the Galaxy S7 Edge. It's got a gorgeous design, one of the best ones out there. There's impressive performance and generous 4GB of RAM. It's now dust and water resistant. Both the rear and the front camera are impressive, and image quality is top notch. It also has an amazing Quad HD display and a longer battery life. If there's one thing we didn't like about it, it would be the removal of the IR blaster. We had loads of fun using it as a universal remote control for our home appliances. It's no accident that the Galaxy S7 Edge looks almost exactly as its predecessor. This was intentional, and Samsung merely made an impressive product even better. If the Galaxy S6 Edge or the Edge Plus wasn't enough to convince you, then the S7 Edge surely will. This is Abe Balandres of Yucatec, and see you in our next video.